10 out of 10, knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Fantastic. They took the index and they were like, this is garbage, but people like it. And instead of changing it, they just took every single data sheet and they just added an extra rule. They added +1 toughness and +1 move, like army-wide.
Yep.
Review of the Death Guard Codex. Thank you to Games Workshop for sending it to us early. How are you feeling? Because I feel fantastic about this book.
I am so happy. So my favorite way of playing Death Guard is been more infantry and Death Shroud spam. I like to do that a little bit more. I love Death Shroud. They're just my favorite model in the entire army. And so now they just kill whatever I want. They may have lost some durability, but all of the combos and abilities that I can run in here, the way I really feel about this book is just all of the data sheets are so good. I can run almost any detachment in here outside of the Demon and Poxwalker one.
Yeah.
And they will perform.
I really feel like they took the index and they were like, this is garbage, but people like it and it has a lot of flavor. And instead of changing it, they just took every single data sheet and they just added an extra rule. They added +1 toughness and +1 move, like army-wide.
Yep.
And then instead of a lot of the bad strats we had, they gave us a bunch of amazing stratagems.
Yeah.
This book, 10 out of 10, knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I also love the fact that there were a lot of armies that were competing to be like the durability army, and they didn't make Death Guard the durability
Yeah,
army.
they weren't, which is very sad.
They are tougher than average, but that's not what they're trying to do anymore. Death Guard are the debuff army.
Yes.
And they do that really well.
Oh, yeah.
So well. Your opponent's army will be like notably and distinctly worse
Yes.
than they would be otherwise.
Yeah, especially when you go into the Champions of Contagion detachment where you can start stacking multiple of those debuffs that you normally only get to pick one of, there will be a substantial and noticeable difference each one of those games that you play, and you have 2 buffs active if you manage to get that going.